Justin NAMEERE is becoming excited a lot and is making a lot of continued mistakes which may bring his early endings. Justin NAMEERE, it is very clear that Justin NAMEERE has a motor mouth and he knows how to defend herself even when he's in wrong. But he's forgetting now he's occupying a public office where people can come with evidence and show you that you are in wrong. Justin NAMEERE fights a lot of battles, and a person who fights a lot of battles is defeated so quickly. Even generals know how to pick battles. One of the things Justin NAMEERE doesn't have is to know how to pick battles. For example, there is a day he had a battle with Farida Nakazwe before he became MP and minister, and he lied to us that he defeated Farida Nakazwe in court. And Farida Nakazwe also came out to talk about this when the things in Masaka happened, where Justin NAMEERE had some saga with coffee farmers. Farida Nakazwe came out to say, the supplier doesn't have to worry much. She also sued me for defamation in 2019. Never showed up at all for any mediation sitting. Not even her lawyer did. I only saw her many months later on a media tour convincing the world how the case was concluded in her favor and that I should apologize. I waited for her to share the copy of the judge's ruling. Up to date, I'm still waiting. Surprisingly, as she concluded the media tour with no apology from me, she said I have withdrawn the case for her peace's sake. Of course, some gullible ones believed, and we all moved to the next news. Good to note, though, that not everyone is defamable. That is Farida Nakazwe. He was saying that one day Justin NAMEERE took her to court. The case never commenced. Justin NAMEERE changed up that he defeated Farida Nakazwe. This came at a background where NAMEERE served a person who was accusing her of taking her coffee without payment. Remember, the coffee farmers that come from the constituency of Justin NAMEERE, they are not being paid. The story behind that shows that they lacked goodwill on the side of NAMEERE for paying coffee farmers. It is the truth. What was said in Balamu's thing. In fact, let me first play a video as NAMEERE was serving this lady. Here's the tape.
Then you served me up 12 to 10 court.
That is NAMEERE. If NAMEERE has advisors, if I was NAMEERE, I wouldn't serve this lady. Since now the money is being gotten, I would make peace, have coffee, take a video, show our difference is done, they are going to be paid. You will score more. Serving him shows you that you are not advised. NAMEERE, sometimes you run on emotions. Being a leader, you don't need to run on emotions. Serving was below the belt. How many times have you seen leaders serving their constituents? Sometimes it's even a political banter. You need to just make peace. It is the truth. NAMEERE, if she doesn't sit down and understand how to pick battles, understand how to take fights, it's going to cost you in the near future. So the purpose of this video, I've come to talk about the style of NAMEERE's leadership, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the strategies we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're into this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagwe. There's a lot of content of this nature. If your politics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. One, NAMEERE is street smart. He knows how to fight for what she wants. But even great fighters know how to pick fights. Because one of the qualities of a person who wins battles is to know how to pick battles. NAMEERE picks a lot of battles, even within his NRM government. I remember his first time in Parliament when he told his chief whip to sit down. That was uncalled for, most especially when you are telling your chief whip. There are some things that are not supposed to appear on camera. Even during a sitting, when I think Baram Baragahare was making a mediation with coffee farmers, there is a time Baram Bagahare looked pissed, trying to tell NAMEERE to keep quiet. In fact, he has a tape.
I'm the one who has made this call.
I already initiated.
Please kindly, for once, respect the meeting. Don't keep quiet. Listen, let me talk. I don't like this. Please.
Because
Please.
is not even explained.
I'm the one who has made this call.
I already initiated.
Please kindly, for once, respect the meeting. Don't keep quiet.
That is Balam. By the way, I differ with Balam's political ideology, but Balam, having a background of coming from the ghetto, dealing with the artists, most especially those who don't know protocol and everything, he garnered that experience. And Balam as a person is so patient, and he's a good person away from the politics and the cheering on of the bad leadership, which I don't want. I acted mature in this meeting, but NAMEERE acted with bad manners. You clearly see that if NAMEERE, as if it, and I don't want to say that he doesn't know protocol because NAMEERE is educated, but those are his manners. It is the truth. And God had given NAMEERE a chance. There is a way he was taken to Parliament, despite the floppy process, was made minister, but he's not answering up to that call. The demeanor of NAMEERE is uncalled for, and that is the problem. And in the near future, you're going to see a NAMEERE who is not worth, yet God gave him a chance, because he's so emotional. He fights each and everything, even small battles. And I predict that it won't end in good faith, except when he understands what she is holding. Because being a minister in a country, it's a privilege. Even under this dictatorship, being elected or being in Parliament is a privilege. However style you entered there. So it is up to NAMEERE to answer the call from those offices. Of course, that's what being a man is truly Mr. Makinde Kabesola Man Margaret. If you're into this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I can motivate you to do more such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.